Every once in a while, a new invention comes around that honestly changes the game and nothing is the same ever after. And today in the music world, I think we have one of those inventions in front of us, the Expressive E Osmose. Now, I've worked on a lot of great synthesizers and I've been lucky enough to own quite a few different ones, and I'm constantly buying and selling synths, but there's been nothing quite like the Expressive E Osmose that's ever been released. Now, what is the Osmose? Well, you've probably already seen a million videos on this thing, but if you haven't, the main idea behind the Osmose is to try to fuse the playability and expressiveness of an acoustic instrument with the traditional piano keyboard. Now, what that means in reality is that every single key has a whole bunch of different gestures that you're able to do that will do different things and really add another dimension to your playing. The most exciting and obvious way to explain this is that every single one of Osmose's 49 keys can be wiggled from side to side to do independent pitch bend and vibrato. That alone completely changes the game, and once you've gotten used to playing with this kind of keyboard, it honestly is hard not to wiggle your finger when you go back to a regular piano keyboard. Aside from being able to pitch bend each note independently with just your fingertips, there's a whole bunch of other gestures you can use on Osmose, such as tapping, slowly pressing, aftertouch polyphonically, shaking, strumming, and one of my personal favorites, pressure gliding. Now, the way you get around on Osmose is through the use of this big LCD screen on the side. Now, it's not a touchscreen, but there's a whole bunch of different knobs that you can use to control the different menus, such as browsing presets, controlling different macros on the synth, global settings, glide settings, and a lot more. So what does it feel like to play the Osmose, and what kind of music does it inspire me to make? Well, the first thing that I thought of when I sat down is how incredible this would be for film composing or ambient film score style music. The ability to drone a chord on your left hand and then play a really expressive melody independently with your right makes Osmose just a powerhouse for this kind of ambient film score style music. Let's check it out. Each of the presets ranges in a bunch of genres, and I found them almost all really usable, with some of my favorites being in the acoustic instruments and pads category. So let's take a listen to a couple of my favorite patches here. But on top of being a great sounding standalone instrument, the reason why I was personally most excited for Osmose is as an MPE controller for my other synthesizers. Now, MPE is fairly complicated to explain, and I'll leave that to other videos, but essentially it stands for MIDI Polyphonic Expression, and it allows you to control certain software and hardware synthesizers on a per note basis with many of the same gestures that Osmose can do. So here I've hooked it up to my GS Music E7 to control it with polyphonic aftertouch, vibrato on a per note basis, and check it out. It sounds to me absolutely incredible with this rich analog sound and the expressive control that only Osmose can provide. So hopefully those patches gave you an idea of the versatility of the sound of the Osmose. This is truly a groundbreaking keyboard instrument, and I think every manufacturer going forward is going to really have to look at the Osmose and compare their product to Osmose for how innovative it is on the market. If this video inspired you and you do want to get your own Osmose, please use my Perfect Circuit affiliate link. It costs nothing extra for you, and it really helps me continue to make these videos. I do these as a hobby. They're not my main source of income, but I do love making them for you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please remember to hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow, and it takes no extra time from you, and I will see you guys in the next video.